What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we witnessed the fallout of Kanashiro's change of heart. The police are certainly active, though it has been a little bit of thorn in the side of various other people. However, the main point is that now that Kanashiro is in custody, we no longer have to worry about him anymore. Although, there is one other thing that we do need to worry about. Exams! In this episode, we are going to head straight to bed and try to get a good night's sleep. Exams begin in a couple days. So, we won't have to worry about them immediately, but we're coming up.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm doing fine. Good morning, Akechi. What exactly do you mean by that?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I'll see you soon, Akechi. I mean, he's not wrong. The metaverse is how people are suffering mental shutdowns. But it's that other metaverse user, not us. Oh, it's the news. We just need to top it.
How tragic.
Yes?
Give it a try.
Light-producing substance. That would be, as strange as it sounds, luciferin.
Well done.
Well, you know what they say when it gets close to exams. Lots of questions to boost up your knowledge. I mean, it'd be nice if I could get to rank 4 by the time exams start, but I don't think I'll get the opportunity to get that far. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal.
Hey!
Well, conveniently, the fireworks festival's after exams. Hmm?
Hey!
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go.
Sorry.
Oh, good on you, Kawakami.
What?
That was quick. Sorry, but we're talking here. I believe that's my line.
You know...
You were so determined just a moment ago. People must have shadows and mementos somewhere. I have to do something. Kawakami, quick question. What were their names again? Yeah. Toshio and Hiromi.
I'm sorry.
Kawakami might not be able to do anything about it, but we can. She's just in the same situation as so many others that we've known about. We'll steal their hearts. Come on, Ryuji, get back to studying. Uh-huh. Anything to get out of studying.
Hey!
Alright, well, that was quite the full day at school. So, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, first things first, there is a brand new thing here on the chalkboard with the Phantom Thief symbol. It's better than the first time they drew the Phantom Thief symbol. Okay, and I'm not sure if this will actually do anything different now that we've stolen Kanashiro's heart, but let's check the blackboard. I guess it is just a weird reminder of just what exactly everyone thinks of you. I definitely know you can get stat boosts from it, but maybe it's just one specific instance that you get a stat boost. Which is weird, but I'll keep trying. So anyway, what exactly are we going to be doing? Well, first things first, it's Monday, so time to get some sodas! Alright, and with a few more sodas that are bought, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, today, we are going to head on into the hideout and go do something that we have put off for a very long time.
It appears everyone is here.
So today, we are going to head into Mementos. The first time since we were forced to go into Mementos. Yeah, we are kind of overdue on this. But first things first, we're going to take a look at the requests that we have, and that way we can be able to take them on.
Listen up.
Okay.
Listen up. What a jerk. You can count me in. Nice. Listen up. Nice. Yep.
Alright, so now we have all of our quests accepted. So we have 6 quests that we need to accomplish within Mementos. We already have the 3 that we had looked at earlier. The bullies, the sadist girl from Kosai, and the burglar king who was using the Phantom Thief's name. But now we have the other 3 that we have now identified. Ideally, I would have liked to have gotten another request added to this bunch, which was why I was trying to raise up my charm, because you need to be rank 4 charm in order to be able to do that one. Sadly, I wasn't able to do that because I've rearranged a few things, but I think it will still work out for the best. Plus, it's not overly important that that one gets done immediately. So let's head into Mementos. let's go.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
How much bigger is this place gonna get?
Yo, Mona, can't you turn into some kind of high-powered radar or something? We'd know how deep it goes if you could.
That's impossible. It would be dangerous to wander blindly. We simply do not have enough information.
Just driving around won't likely do us any good either.
Yeah, but... the path keeps going forward. We'll reach the depths eventually. I think.
That again.
So in case you were wondering, yes, we did miss another one between actually recruiting Yusuke and by the time we had to do with Kaneshiro, but there wasn't a point to go into Mementos then, now was there? So anyway, we can fast travel through Mementos basically the same way that we can fast travel through other palaces. So there will be different safe rooms that we will encounter throughout Mementos, and those are fixed areas. So then we can just fast travel to those safe areas whenever we want, once we have uncovered them. And obviously, we can only fast travel when we are at certain places. So, at Mementos entrance and at those designated safe spots. Similarly to other palaces. Alright, so our goal for this Mementos exploration is to try to reach as furthest down that we can, in addition to accomplishing all of the quests that we have set out to do. Now, we don't have any fast travel points yet, but we should be able to reach some soon enough. Actually, before we head down there, there are specific personas that you can only get, well, specific shadows that you can find to become personas within Mementos. Some that you can't find ordinarily in palaces.
Do you need something?
So first things first, I am going to head on into the Velvet Room and see what I can fuse. I can already tell this is going to be a very helpful persona for the things coming ahead. So we are fusing away the Queen's Necklace and Upsaris in order to fuse Isis.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
So definitely want Buuuuut, I definitely want Garu, Tarunda as well would be helpful. And then I suppose Medea? Yeah, I think Medea would be nice. Rakarn would also be super nice, but having a dedicated healing persona that has either a really good single heal or can group heal would be very nice to have. Plus, with Makoto's Confidant, she'll also gain a little bit extra experience.
Girls, let us begin.
Alright, so not a whole lot of experience, but almost enough to level 28. And she gets Resist Forget, so that will be nice. Ooh, Zionga is next. Unfortunately, level 29, so yeah. But that would still be a very nice skill to have. This is definitely going to be an unconventional fusion, but one that should still conceivably work. So we are fusing away Nigimitama and Angel in order to fuse Satanta.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Now, unfortunately, his magic isn't super good. Plus, I just made Isis, who is a really good healing persona. I definitely want Defense Master. I'll take Dazzler, just because having status ailments can be pretty helpful, if using Marin Karin on Onis is any indication. And I'll actually keep Baisudi. I don't have any other healing for these types of status ailments.
It will receive a fraction
So,
of power.
I think this will work out quite nicely. It's a shame I'm giving up all those healing spells, but that's why I have other personas.
Girls, let us begin.
Thanks, Satanta. And at the very least, he also gets Rising... Or, no, he doesn't. I thought he gained a skill. No, he's quite a ways off for actually getting a skill. Oh well. Alright, so I made a couple extra fusions. There were, of course, obviously other things that I could make, but I think having 2 extra spots will help out a bit.
Well then.
Also, there are various different things. We can either start partway in and go to where we, well, were before. Start from the beginning, so we just start at the very beginning of Mementos. Or we can change the car's appearance.
Oh.
So, this is something that is very interesting and is available if you have downloaded certain DLC. I haven't really gone over DLC in terms of like different cosmetic things, but this is one of the things that you can get in which you can change up the appearance of Morgana's car. So we have the usual style, which is just his default outfit. However, we can also change it to a celebratory style, or the Phantom Thief style. So let's take a look at the Phantom Thief style.
Well then.
And let's start from the beginning.
This is...
And they're saying stuff that we would have seen a long time ago, but oh well. So, you can see that now the Phantom Thieves logo is on Morgana's car. And it is pretty much everywhere. You have the Phantom Thieves logo on the sides, the back, even the top of the car, even saying take your heart there too. So yeah, there is another different decal that you can put on Morgana's car. And we'll see it proper soon enough. Probably once we get to a different checkpoint. I'll go ahead and show that off. But that basically... Oop. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Memento slimes are weird that they love to self-destruct. They're like the Voltorbs of Persona for some reason. Anyway, We don't really have that much time, to be honest. Although, oh, right, what I was saying about the other decal. I'll go and show that off once we can go back to the beginning of Mementos.
This is kinda... yeah. Maybe there are ghosts around?
Your fears are getting the best of you. The shadows will take advantage of that.
Although that is another thing, is the fact that our party members also have those little bits of dialogue as we randomly patrol through Mementos. Which means going through history lessons will be a little bit of a nuisance. But I got a mandrake! Yay! I will probably get rid of that as soon as I
Can hear a
can.
bunch of voices in the wind.
Stop that! I don't want to think about it.
So yeah, you'll see those just popping up from time to time. It'd be nice if I could actually, like, turn those off or something, but you can't.
Alright, let's get...
So, yeah. At the very least, like, reaching these certain areas and just completely annihilating shadows does make getting through here a lot quicker. So like I said, we're not going to be able to get too far into our Mementos exploration this time around. I would like to maybe get to one of our requests. Welcome to Ayastimus. So what Morgana is talking about is the Reaper. So the Reaper is a recurring enemy throughout the Persona series where if you linger, well, maybe just a little bit too long, it will show up. So the Reaper, there are different ways of summoning the Reaper throughout the different Persona games, but this is very similar to how the Reaper was summoned in Persona 3, where if you take too long on any given floor, you'll start to hear a rattling of chains. And you'll get a warning. That warning is your cue to get the hell out of Dodge and get off that floor. The Reaper is essentially a form of a, well, I wouldn't necessarily say super boss, but is the equivalent of fighting a boss, and is one you do not want to take on unless you are close to endgame. So, yeah. The Reaper. This is going to be fun once we are a lot higher leveled. And there's actually a trick that you can do with the Reaper, and it's actually really freaking hilarious. But we'll get to that when we get to that. We can't exactly do that now, so I won't dwell on it any further. However, I would like to do a history lesson, but I don't want to start going into it with how much time we have. So instead, I'm going to save that for next time, and instead,
Treasure chest.
just focus on finding the, survival vest. Just focus on getting the heck out
They're
of
actually
here.
pretty easy to move in.
Ooh, a psi skill card.
All right.
Realistically speaking, we are far over leveled to really be dealing with any of these shadows. Which, I mean, is obvious by the fact that we can just kill them immediately thanks to Ryuji's skill. So, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing because with Ryuji's skill, we can get them as
should start a
personas.
Broaden my horizons. Cycling. Or perhaps a marathon.
That sounds fun. You should look at lots of options.
Yeah, there's also a lot of dialogue that your party members have.
Okay.
What's also nice with just attacking them
No
head
match
on
for
is the
me.
fact that, well, if we're fast enough, we can just wipe them immediately without even needing to do really anything. I mean, at least that way we get money and experience.
Right.
That enemy was really weak.
It also pays when you don't just kill them immediately, because then they can summon more friends and then you can get more experience. Yay! So, yeah, that's kind of a bit of a problem with doing this Memento trip so later than the game kind of expects you to do it. But that's what happens when going into the metaverse takes up an entire day instead of part of your day. Alright, sounds good. So we'll try to take down this one target, and then we will call it a day. And thankfully, it shows up immediately!
Then,
Let's go!
oh,
Let's go.
Alright, sounds good. First things first, though, I'm going to switch up my personas. I'll have Isis as the front runner. And then, let's confront him.
It's not my fault.
What was that?
Come at me, bro.
Did nothing wrong, my ass. So now we fight a Mementos boss. Shadow Takanashi. Jack Frost. Shadow Takanashi has no weaknesses or resistances, and has the skills Lucky Punch, Stomach Blow, Evil Smile, and Evil Touch. I am going to give a bit of a discrepancy here when it comes to the Mementos bosses, and that's the fact that a lot of information on Mementos bosses is a bit incomplete. Because so many of these enemies are just based on, in fact, all these enemies are based off of normal shadows, trying to find specific information on these specific fights is a lot more difficult than you could imagine. The early ones and the late game ones are usually pretty good, but mid-game Mementos bosses has a problem with information. So, keep what I give about these as a grain of salt, because chances are that a lot of the information that I have, it was based on my own experience fighting these during my practice run. In terms of weaknesses, resistances, and especially skills. So don't be surprised if they use a skill that I don't say that they can use, because they can do that. Information's hard to find. Anyway, who goes next? He goes next. So I'm going to start things off by using a Tarunda. Ah, crap. Now I'm afraid. Thankfully, though, I have Queen. So that helps. And then I can have my other allies just beat the living crap out of him. Because we are way too over-leveled for this. And there we go. Mission successful. This is what happens when you are several levels and a couple dungeons ahead of when they expect you to do these things. Don't expect all Mementos bosses to be this easy, though.
I didn't have a choice.
What?
Alright. If it'll get to the bottom of this, we'll take on this bigger bully. Treasure this time is a protein. Yay? But at the very least, we finished off the request and got intel on another one. And this is something that you'll get prompted to every single time that you do a request. You can either prompt to continue exploring around Mementos, or head back to the entrance of Mementos. I think the game kind of expects you to head into Mementos every time you get a request, as opposed to doing them all at once, which is the smarter way to go about things. But we are going to continue to go onward. Also, names of Mementos, kinda hard to pronounce. There may be a little mini history lesson based on what those are about. Kind of similar to what I did with the, definitely the floors of the answers area. But, we'll see. We'll see if we have time. Anyway. We are going to go ahead and call it a day here, since I feel comfortable doing it here, and not where a potential Reaper can spawn and kill me. Then again, you'd have to be staying still for like 5 minutes or so for a Reaper to spawn without getting into any fights or doing anything, so yay! Anyway, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. We've got the first of our 6 requests taken care of, but we still have 5 more to go. In addition, we still have a lot more of Mementos to explore. Right now, we're in the area that's, well, there's a lot more that we have left to explore within Mementos. I mean, you've seen with the different quests so far that only us, Skull, Panther, and Mona have been talking. So, yeah, when we get down to when Fox and then eventually Queen start talking with the quests, or even just the general, like, entering the area, that's when you know that we're actually getting into areas that we are supposed to be in at this point of the game. But for right now, we have a lot of catch-up to do. Yay! So until next time, everyone, take care.